everyone, welcome to another video. For those that are new, welcome to my channel, and for those that are returning, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be sharing things that I've learned when building my graphic design portfolio. So a few days ago, I did post a video on building my first graphic design portfolio. So if you'd like to take a look at that, I'll be linking it here for you guys. And if you'd like to see the final reveal of my portfolio, please stay tuned to the end of this video. So with that being said, let's get straight to the video. So the very first thing that I've learned is that it is not about your art. It is not about your skill. It is not about the overall aesthetic and the design. It is about how you can solve problems through your design, as well as effectively communicate your ideas to your client or through your project as a whole. So I had to learn this because I've done some research and also reflecting back onto what I'm already doing with my mural business. So backstory, I paint murals and I've been painting murals for 7+ years now, and in the beginning, I thought it was just about showing what I can do, but not utilizing or not prioritizing an actual problem-solving format. And what I mean by this is that along the way, when I did get clients, of course, I held those consultation calls, I did those discovery calls to really understand my client, but really learning, not really understanding how can I format this process and how can I format ways to help my client. So I got better in what I was doing, and I realized that it's really important to effectively communicate what I have planned for this overall project. So when it comes to murals, how it goes, really small process. My potential client reaches out to me with a problem, right? As everyone does, they want to create something to boost their sales or to boost their overall brand image. They're reaching out to me because they want me to help them in solving that problem. So my job is to ask this client, what are their goals? What are their missions? And then move on to how and what ideas that I have for them. The first call is usually just listening and hearing them out. So by doing this, I can have a broader view as who they are as a brand, their mission, their goals, and their overall ideas for what they have planned. Then next step would be to explain to them what I can do, things that I can help them with, as well as share my overall process. That's something that I had to learn along the way. Though I am very, very, very good at expressing my ideas to my clients and also sharing how I can help them. However, when it does come to a written format, that's something that I am struggling with. So a few days ago, I dedicated a few hours to creating a case study-like format. The second thing that I've learned is learning how to create a case study. So case studies are a great way, same way as a proposal, to express what you have planned for a project, your overall process, why you chose this design, what this company is struggling with. All of that is all included in a presentation-like format. So when you do this, this helps a client get an overall view on the company that you've worked for, that you understand, and how you can strategize and organize this project to help this company grow. So there's case studies, there's proposals, and presentations. Presentations and proposals I am very familiar with. When it comes to case studies, I know there's like statistics and like metrics. So research is a huge part of a case study. So when doing research, just help your client know or understand, like, okay, they've done this research, this is what they've discovered, this is what they were able to execute, and this is their final result. So that is something that I've learned along the process. And then the last thing that I've learned is to continuously build a portfolio. Not be afraid of putting those projects onto your website, because I know at times that we feel we have to put real projects on our website. I got so caught up with the idea of putting projects that were actually real instead of putting projects that were passion-based projects. Opportunities don't just come to you. You have to create those opportunities for yourself. So that's something that I've learned along the way, and that I'm currently working on right now, because there's so many different things that I want to do in the art world, and the only way that I'm going to bring those customers to me is by creating these projects. Those are the 3 things that I've learned when building my portfolio. We'll be creating another part of this video so you guys can get an idea on how I go about the case study and how I go about my proposals and presentations. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. If you'd like to stay updated on when I do post these type of videos, please remember to share, like, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that way when I do post a video, you are notified. first off, if you guys are still here, you are seriously amazing. I am really stoked to show you guys what I have done these last couple of months. A lot of frustration and a lot of learning, but I am happy that I was just, you know, dedicated and committed to making these projects happen, right? Because you cannot gain those opportunities if you do not set those opportunities for yourself. All right, so let's get to the actual work that I created, right? So we are here on my website, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on portfolio, and here are a list of projects that I have completed in the past and a few works that I created for my personal practice. So we're gonna click on murals, and these are a few murals that I painted in the past. So I just have them in a scrolling image format just so that people can get an idea on like the projects that I've done. I do plan on, you know, revamping my entire website because this font is killing me and I don't like the overall view of everything. So yeah, definitely gonna change that. Anyways, so we're gonna go to illustrations. So these are a couple of illustrations that I created for practice and for just my personal like passion projects. So here are a couple of projects that I had created, you guys. It took me about maybe like 2 months to do. And I was just so happy that I was able to just stick here in my studio and really focus on building my illustration portfolio. Because like I said, that's something that I've always wanted to do. And I'm really trying to tap more into the art world and work on a lot of different projects. So yeah, I'm that artist that just wants to work on like a lot of shit. So yeah, I just love all things creative. And you can see that through my portfolio. So I'm really happy that I was able to just like put all these together and of course upload them here to my website. So if you guys see more of my work, you can go on my website. It's www.bylizette.com. And yeah, so we're gonna move forward to the posters that I created, and that's another thing that I've been wanting to do for a while. And funny thing is, yesterday I finished these within 4 hours. So fonts, photos, handwriting, all of it done by me. Of course, in the beginning, I had to make sure that I formatted everything because I know that if I didn't format the projects, then I'd be all over the place. So I was happy that I took the time to actually, you know, draw out the like template or the first part of the project. And then of course, when it was time to like source like the images and stuff like that and work with like fonts, I knew where things were supposed to go. So yeah, these are the posters that I had came up with, and I really am huge on color. As you guys can see throughout my portfolio, I love color. So I made sure that each and every poster had its own like style, its own color and fonts. So funny story, for the Flora and Venus poster, the Hawthorne, the handwritten Hawthorne, I did not know I could write script until yesterday, okay? I, of course, wrote script in the past, but it wasn't that good. But then yesterday, I really shocked myself. I was like, wait a damn minute. Since when can I write in script? So that was really, really cool. And then these two other posters are for like music artists and like music festivals, because that's obviously what I want to do. So that's what I'm putting on my portfolio. So we're going to go back to the 2 passion projects, actually 3 passion projects that I had created, and drum roll. All right, so Beam Skincare. It was for a social media campaign, and I'm going to give you guys some time to read the first section. So now that we've read, this is the final result. So logo created by me, colors, everything chosen by me, and mock-ups, all of that was done by myself. So everything that you see here was done by me, and I love this project simply because it's fun, it's very vibrant. It's all about, the brand is all about wellness, body positivity, and self-love. So I really wanted to show that throughout these templates here. Working with a brand and social media, it's really important to add those like engaging posts. So this is an example of an engaging post that I created. And I really wanted to give off that like self-love, fun feel for the overall template or the design. So that's what I came up with, you guys. I'm really happy. So these are the 6 that I created. And as I stated in my previous video, I did come up with a plan to make sure that I knew exactly where I was putting everything. The first 2 designs, I ain't gonna lie, you guys, it was so hard to come up with like the concepts and everything. But after those 2 concepts, I was able, like all the other like ideas started flowing. So that's when I started coming up with like all the other ones. So really excited for this project. And as I stated beforehand with like my case study, I am going to be adding some case studies here so that way I can explain the objective of the overall project, the solution, and of course the results. So really being able to write that is very important, especially when people are in search of or wanting to know the process overall. So we're going to move on to my very, very, very favorite project, and it's a packaging design project called for Haven, for a specialty coffee brand. So I'm going to give you guys some time to read it, and then we'll get to the actual project. All right, so here we go, the final review. I'm so excited, you guys. Look at this, okay? Design, fonts, project. I was really happy because I walk into like Whole Foods sometimes, or I walk into like Albertsons, and I see these really colorful, like, you know, packaging, and I'm like, ooh, one day I want to do that. So I took it upon myself to create something that I genuinely love, and that is color and pattern and really just showing the brand in itself. So yeah, Haven is the name of the brand that I had come up with, and I will be doing the same thing in terms of like case studies. I will be adding everything here to like the middle section of the project, so that way I can explain my process, the goal, the objective, everything. So yeah, everything is here. And then last but not least, we're going to move to the last project. This is one of my favorites. I do have to add some more images here. So this is another packaging design project called Chalk Love. So I'm going to give you guys some time to read this section here. And then it's time for the reveal. There we go. This is the packaging that I designed for the brand Chalk Love. And I'm really excited because this project is my favorite, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. So yeah, I am manifesting it all. I am calling it. I know that one day I will have the opportunity to create some really fun, vibrant packaging for some cool brands. So that is all for this video. I am really excited you guys stood here with me this long. And thank you all for tuning into my videos and supporting me on my channel. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. I really enjoy creating this, and I really enjoy just sharing my process. So if you really want to hear some things about like my process or hear more about my process, just let me know down below in the comment section. So with that being said, you guys, you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for tuning in again and again and again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.